I'm gonna share with you a list of apps and tools to help you do your thing as a YouTuber. And the best part about it is most of them are free. And we're starting right now.
That's just how it is. Ain't waiting on me.
What is going on? My name is Nick. Welcome to another video. If this is your first time here and you want to learn how to grow your channel, make videos and all types of other YouTube related stuff, start now by subscribing and clicking the bell so you don't miss anything. If you are a regular viewer of my channel, there's going to be some of these that you've heard before. There's going to be a handful of them that you've never heard of before. And I think I'm going to start doing this every month. It's just kind of like a monthly list of different YouTube tools. Let me know if that's something you would be interested in so that I can keep you up to date with all the cool stuff that I'm finding and using. The very first item on this list is for video editing on your phone. For this, Video Leap is an amazing app for content creators. Let me tell you why. Video Leap allows you to make your videos in multiple tracks. So you can add B-roll, you can add additional clips, you can add anything that you want on top of your regular file. So you can make professionally looking videos just on your phone. They also have an easy layout where you can say, hey, this video is for YouTube, so it needs to be this ratio. This video is for an Instagram story, so it needs to be this ratio. But that makes it really easy to use. And in addition to that, they also have some really cool effects in there that can also make Video Leap a lot of fun as well. I personally use Video Leap for my Instagram and my YouTube stories, but it's so powerful that I'm even making an entire video about it, just about how to make animated end screens. Like, it's that awesome. The only downside of Video Leap is that they're currently still working on their Android version. So in the meantime, you can use something like KineMaster in order to get you through. Next on the list is Placeit. Placeit is incredible. Let me tell you why. In addition to them having pre-built YouTube stories, pre-built Instagram stories, pre-built motion end screens and things like that, they have mock-ups for everything. So if you're using something in your video and you're thinking to yourself, oh, it'd be cool if I could get a coffee cup sitting on a table, but it has my logo on it, you can do that inside of Placeit. If you're like, hey, I got this new merch and I want to make a video of somebody wearing this merch that I can use in my videos, you can even do that. It's like a video mock-up. It's insane. Even if you want to make promotional things so that you can share your YouTube channel on other social media platforms, they even have that stuff built in. I mean, all the way around, absolutely incredible. You have to check it out. Next up is the Creator Studio app from YouTube. This is one of the ones that I mention on a regular basis just because it's put out by YouTube and you're a YouTuber, and because of that, you should be using this because it's made for YouTubers. With the Creator Studio app, you can do your comments on the go. You can look at your real-time view counts over the last 48 hours or 60 minutes, or you can even stretch it out and look at your stats across the board for the last year, whatever it is you want to do. You can adjust your title, description, tags, all of that stuff if you need to. If you upload a video on your computer and then you're out in the world and you're like, oh my gosh, I need to publish here in like 30 minutes, then you can just do it right inside of the app. Next up on the list is Character Count Online. Now, this one sounds extremely basic. You're like, hey Nick, why in the world do I need a character counter? Well, there's a couple of reasons. On your About Me page, the first 73 characters is what somebody is going to see if somebody shares your channel out on Facebook. On Twitter, you're looking at somewhere around 152, 153. So you can use the online character counter to make sure that whatever it is that's in those sections of your About Me page, that you have it down to the character number to try to pull people into your channel. In addition to that, you also have your YouTube titles. So if you're sitting there and you're workshopping your titles, let's say you're writing out 10 different titles or 20 different titles of what it is that you think you're going to title your video about. If you type them all out inside of the character counter, then you're going to see the actual character limit. So you can say, hey, this is going over 50 characters. So I might have my titles cut off some of the places on YouTube. So I'm going to back it down to like 50 instead of having it at like 70 or 80 or 100. Next on the list, and this is because I get asked about this question all the time, so I just want to make sure that I share it here just in case you have this question yourself. An amazing pro-level free video editor for computers is DaVinci Resolve. DaVinci Resolve is free. You can color grade inside of it. You can add multiple tracks to your videos so you can make pro-level videos with DaVinci Resolve. And again, for the third time, I think, it's free. The only downside is that you have to have a computer in order to use it. So if you're doing this stuff on your phone, then I recommend that you check out my brother D's channel, where he can give you a bunch of great solutions for things that it is that you're doing with your phone. I'll put a link to him in the description. Next up on our list is Affinity Photo. Now with Affinity Photo, a lot of people are like, hey, Photoshop, 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 myself included. But it's only because I grew up using Photoshop. But I mean, I'll be honest, I'm not a fan of paying the monthly fee. But with Affinity Photo, it's just like Photoshop. Some people say it's even better than Photoshop actually, and you only have to pay one time, and I think it's like 50 bucks. But you can use it to make your thumbnails and do all of the cool graphical things for your videos and things like that. Affinity Photo can get the job done for you without the monthly fee. Audio is an extremely important part of making videos. People say that audio is half of the video experience. Because of that, as a content creator, you should be processing your audio in order to make your audio sound better. In order to do that, or to be able to do that, there's a piece of free software that you can use called Audacity. Granted, it doesn't do all the stuff that Adobe Audition does. However, for the main things that you want to do, like reduce noise, add compression, that sort of thing, it will absolutely do the trick for you. And again, it's free. The next one on the list is My Podcast. I know what you're thinking, Nick, that's not a tool. What are you talking about? It is a tool. It's a tool for your brain. But My Podcast is called Comments Over Coffee. You can download it on your favorite podcasting platform of choice. Basically, I answer comments that are left on my YouTube videos. I answer some of those comments in my podcast. So you might have had one of your questions answered in my podcast and you might not even know it. But anyway, I'm getting a lot of really good feedback on it. People are enjoying it. So make sure that you download it and you subscribe to it if you haven't yet. Next on the list is the YouTube Audio Library. Now, I know a lot of people have trouble coming up with places to find good music that they can rely on where they don't have to worry about copyright strikes and things like that. YouTube has their built-in library where you can go and you can use their tracks in your videos. But it's really important to make sure that you know that you still have to give credit for some of the tracks that you use in there. So when you are in the YouTube Audio Library and you're looking for music, I recommend that you look for music that attribution is not required. Now, if you want to level up your music and you want to use awesome music and you want to be able to separate like the drum track from the vocals, from the melody and things like that, where you can get really creative with the music that you're using, I strongly recommend Epidemic Sound. They're absolutely incredible as a music source, and you can actually get a free trial through the link in the description. For even more tools and apps that you can use for what it is that you're doing here on YouTube, you can click into this playlist right here where you can see just a whole bunch of options for you. And if you haven't yet, make sure to subscribe. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.